Alright, I figured I'd do a little update on Old Green since I've done some stuff to him since last, which wasn't that long ago. But I figured I'd do a quick update on him. Front end, I repainted the silver in the grill. I think it turned out pretty decent, if you ask me. Also, just getting the grill out's a pain in the ass, but I think it's worth it. I think it looks way better. Clean up the front end, because it was looking pretty shabby before. On the rear end, because I got a different bumper again. This is a street production sport bumper, brackets, all that. Got a class 5 receiver hitch, so I can still tow if I need to. So I'd go with this in primer, not chrome. So I'm actually going to get it painted gloss black to match the wheels, and then the mirrors will be gloss black. And then there's something with the grill I'm not 100% sure if I want to do or not. And then you see I had to take my mud flaps off because the receiver hitch, mud flaps used to hang down another ½ inch and they hit the receiver hitch, so I had to take them off, make new spacers, but obviously to slide this angle iron in I had to take the actual flaps off the angle, and every single bolt broke besides 2, so I gotta buy new bolts. And I got different mud flaps, some good old-fashioned Peterbilt ones, but they're like 4 inches longer or something like that than the old ones. Yeah, they're quite a bit longer, about the same height, but see how much longer they are. So I'd have to get another piece of angle, extend it out further, because I was test fitting them, and hitting the receiver hitch coming all the way out is about 2 inches longer, or about 2 inches or so. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, this is a class 5 receiver hitch. It's a B&W. There's the part number if you're wondering, in case you got a sport bumper and wondering what hitch works. This one works. I think it looks pretty good. I got my shackle in here because why not? And I also made my own license plate lights. Just a little bracket. Well, it's not a bracket. It's a plate. I drilled 4 holes in it. I had some of those lights laying around yet, so I made a license plate light out of it. Saved me $18. So yeah, I'll take that. And then on the interior, pretty big deal on the interior now. So I put brand new carpet in this rig. It's a ACC carpet. It's a pretty common aftermarket carpet. I see a lot of people run it. I think that's what LMC sells too, but I didn't go through LMC for obvious reasons. But this is what they call a dark saddle carpet. I just typed in 1973, 74, because that's the color of all this stuff, and that's the color of gaming. It's pretty close, but shit wasn't faded super bad. It matched pretty well. Like if you compare it to like this tan right here, or saddle to that, that's a pretty close match. Or to the headliner, or not to the headliner, but headline trim, it's pretty close. Seat belts, it's close, even though these are supposed to be more of a brown. But I got a dome lightage again. There's a broken wire. Found that when I was putting the carpet in, which was a pain, especially around the shifters. I kind of fucked up around the shifter. This shifter had to drill new holes and whatever. But yeah, my dome light. That stuff is from LMC, the lens and the new chrome housing, because I don't really find it anywhere else. And my whole rear bumper setup, the brackets and everything, is also through LMC, just because they're the cheapest. Believe it or not, I think the primer bumper was like $140 through them. Or I think it's 160 with shipping, because they're $25 overcharge and on top of the regular shipping and whatever. I think for the brackets and everything it's $300 something out the door. I bought my own bolts because I didn't want to pay them. So, because yeah, they wanted $20 for all these bumper bolts, so I went to the hardware store, got them for $5. Ooh, they got lettering on them. Well, I'm gonna grind them off, get them painted black anyway, so it'll be fine. But yeah, I'll get my mud flaps put back on, buy some hardware. I did order some Taz mud flaps actually to match the Taz floor mats, but they're narrower than my original mud flaps, and they're a lot longer. So I'll have to cut them down and then see how they look. I might have to Might actually end up bolting them to these mud flaps. Oh, there's some washers. Yeah, I might end up actually having to bolt the Taz mud flap to this mud flap to make it look decent. I don't know. We'll see. Cut the lights off that. They're rotten, that's for sure. So come on, get over here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, as you can see as well. So I also shimmed up the box because I don't know. My old bumper made, it looked like it was going way downhill, but it was actually the box was sagging way hard on this end. So if I can show you, let's see, yeah, you can kind of see it right there-ish. There's my spacers to shim the box up, and of course one there as well. Then I also put new polyurethane cab mounts in it to help set the cab. And I still have to shim up this cab corner 1/4 inch or so. In doing so, the body of the cab actually shifted over, so that's why this is sticking out further. The body line is, I say that's pretty close. The cab corner's still like all messed up. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think the box side's curled in. But yeah, that's my little update on this guy. Nothing too crazy, just some things I've been wanting to do to it. I figured it's beautiful out. It's gonna be a hot summer, I feel, so I figured time today and yesterday, I guess, too, to work on it. But yeah, like I said, that silver paint I think just cleaned up the front end of it a bit. Yeah, I still gotta do that bracket, make that bracket look better. But yeah, it's just a little, like I said, I'll show you my mess up around the shifter. Ain't perfect, first time putting in aftermarket carpet. See right there, I overcut it a little bit. If you know these shifter housing bracket cover thing, 2 little tabs that come up, and I overcut. Don't cut past those tabs at all. Look on the front, just a little tiny spot right there. I overcut. So I took a piece of extra carpet that I cut off and kind of just jammed in there. Looks better, but whatever. Ain't perfect. Got the round there pretty good. I used a trick I saw of using a punch, or I had an awl too. I also heated, but you heat up a punch and you can put holes in the carpet real nice. The only one I wish I had a big enough punch for was the dimmer switch. It doesn't look great, but it is what it is. Yeah, I just gotta get my seat. I actually have a tan seat for it. Like, I don't know if I said, but I actually do have a tan seat. The side's all blown out. It's a 73 to 80 seat, so it'll actually work better with these seat belts because these hit and you can't really slide the seat very easily. I can get my headliner and the interior. Oh, and you're gonna buy new door panels or attempt to fix these and then buy new door panels because I fuck it up. That's probably how it's gonna happen. Yeah. I'll try to paint these up. Get some. Yeah, I think I came up with the color I need. I think I got it in my cart on Amazon. Of course, it's not called Dark Saddle 73, 74 Chevy Dark Saddle. No, it's Camel, I think, is what I came up with. Might be too brown though. I don't know. I'll have to see. But yeah, I'll try to fix these, and then when I fuck up and they turn out terrible, I'll buy new ones. I think that sounds like a good idea. And yeah, that's, just doing little things here and there to make it nice. And I think it's turned out pretty good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.